Liru's Canada?
So basically, Liru's Canada.
I'm Canada. Oh, that's
Literally how it works.
Everyone's so mean. I don't even know why. Here's what I'll do. We'll forego the reinforcing. I'm gonna play this as I only have everything in the AO. I'm gonna take an anti-armor team and make a bit of a fight, like a 6 or 5-man fire team instead. Let me now copy that and paste it over here as well. The use of smaller teams. I was thinking about putting, like, an additional FOB, but seeing, people changing in and out, I don't think that'll be the best idea. So I'm gonna just use some, changing out of units right here. Well, I already did an op, but I have more if people want more.
This is Alpha, you're gonna need another squad lead, I have to go. My apologies.
Can you tell the AI to build trenches? No, but what I can do is I can steal them.
Pockets.
So watch this. That's actually a really good idea.
Fairly soon I heard you say
and
we
I
can
do
use
have
these
time.
Fix, but are we gonna use these fix for the next AO?
And that's perfect, because there's another one right here. That's the small one, so I can copy those and paste, just like that.
Bravo, are you still here?
We can, set up this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who's replaced Alpha Squad Lead?
Grizzly, can you hear me?
Thought I heard something cooking off in the distance. That's just my ears playing a trick on me. So, with that in mind, I'm going to now take another rather large group of infantry. I think that should be good, and then we're going to give a fake garrison command, so they all hold in place, and I'm going to compile them all, just like that. And we're going to now adjust them onto some of these bunkers. And I'm saving those single bunkers for something very special. So again, more of a focus on infantry, less of a focus on harder targets that can do a lot more damage.
Thank you.
More defensive,
By the arsenal. Yeah, I fucking drove one of the Nixes back.
Hey!
And almost flipped it twice.
And we can crouch those guys,
Thanks, man.
You can have that sort of a defensive
never
line.
Touching one of those things again.
Yeah, the Nixes are very, very maneuverable vehicles.
I'm getting some medical. I'll be right there. Thank you.
3, 2, and 1. You're good.
Thanks, man.
Alright, so yeah, that's a fun little tactic. You can actually, copy and paste these bunkers. I was talking with my buddy War Games about it. It's something I want to do more often when I get the opportunity, but I won't, stress it completely. Let's see, do I have anyone left with, a DMR? Oh, I've got plenty of you. Alright, cool. Because I want to put one of you prone right here, and then I'll put a turret down. So again, we're going to focus more on turret play for this operation. Just have 2 of those guys chilling right there. But yeah, this method also, it keeps the frames good because you garrison them all in a single group. But then you can also, have them look at a way that you want. So if anything, if you want to like make your guys look in specific angles on a building, this is another method you can do. And you know, it takes a bit longer, but you know, if you want a really good operation, that is a method you can use. And this gives me now 2 more guys I can put somewhere within this AO. Alright, so now I got a few little small bunkers that are meant to be like made into foxholes with 2 back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some turrets. We're just going to use some dishkas, really. I mean, those are literally perfect for them, you know? So some nice defensive positions here. My mind's going blank. Here we go. And then I wanted to have a miniature pod right here. You know, and that's pretty fair.
Hi, Craig. You could give the brief, but I think we're down to like 1 effective squad on the ground, so I'm not convinced we'll be able to do the op.
Solid. This will be a tough assignment. I mean, if you're game, I'm game. But I've already decided I'm not going to reinforce the AO, so everything you find in the AO is what I have. Up to you.
Okay. I think we could do it then. We'll be okay. We got tanks and shit now too, so we'll have some fun assets to stick around with.
Yeah, righto. Alright, so here is your brief, gentlemen. If you look over in the town of Gugolovo, that is another Chernorussian force. Or, Jesus Christ, Czechoslovakian, Chernorussian force of the Red Star, whatever, the bad guys we've been fighting. Anyway, our recon teams have told us that we've been missing some supplies. We're starting to run low. We asked for a resupply from a different sect, but unfortunately it never ever got here. Pockets. Who's ground command?
Still Pockets.
Okay, Pockets. This is what the ammo crates look like. And if you notice, they've got inventory, but they're also really heavy, and you can't drag them. So keep that in mind. But
okay.
These are our ammo storage crates, and we believe that they've been stolen, according to our recon team's reports, and there are 8 of them around the town of Gugolovo. So we're gonna go get them back. To pass, you need to bring back 6 out of the 8 crates, okay?
Roger that.
Alright, I'm gonna move it back by the arsenal if you want to see what it is. I want to clear the runway, but you are clear to move out whenever you feel like it.
Okay. Teacher, how many men do you have in your squad?
Like
now,
a fucking
also, if you,
Italian?
need to be a
let
perfectionist,
me
you can always do
check.
this. Just hide the trenches, or you can do a larger hide area and then re-add the units as up for units. I swear to God, if it was a night again. An error has occurred because your screen keeps flashing like a frickin' retarded pony. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, it's been a slow Monday. Definitely a lot less people on the stream and a lot less players on the ground, but hey, you know, the op goes on. So yeah, like that.
Pockets, I have 10 infantry strong.
So if you do that, then just do 40, add units, side,
How
up
many
4, and then
vehicle
boom,
crews
add
do I
some all
have?
back, you know?
2.
Let's give them a warm welcome.
How many men in each vehicle crew?
That's how you can
Mine's 3. I don't know about the other.
re-add stuff without re-adding, you know, any specific items and whatnot. But then, yeah, I also like to hide the trenches and shit, because I am a Zeus, I am clumsy, and you could always accidentally, like, you know, drag the unit back. Oh, motherfucker. Trying to play a game. The AI is winning. But yeah, I also like using the big trenches to, like, fortify ZSU positions and stuff, you know, like real static targets. But I think overall, I mean, this AO, we got some outbound patrols going around, we got some static sentries, I got a Shilk on standby. But I'm giving them,
Okay.
like, I'd set up, if it was more
From
balanced,
12
I'd set up
strong
more
and
armor,
I
and I'd
got
set up
one
more
long range, and that's me.
SPG-9s, maybe even a Metis. But again, because they're down to
If
so
you want to
few,
divide into 2 teams.
you know, we're gonna focus
I'm
on
gonna
infantry
make something
suppression
happen.
instead. That relies more on their
It's
assets,
basically you're the
especially their
entire
air
ground
assets
force.
and their
I'm
ground
gonna fix
assets
it.
to, you know,
Yeah.
take care of the AO. So we focus more on the internal CQB factor here. Okay. One last thing I'm gonna try to do. This might get messy. I want to clear the way for the BTR. Okay, that also somehow took a tree out. And the tree went under the map. Okay, but at least we opened this fence up. I don't think we can get rid of the bushes. But that's kind of OP, so I'm actually going to move him. Thankfully, I didn't add him to the interface
Wait!
yet. There we go. Rah, rah, rah.
Yes.
There.
My team leads now.
Alright, so yeah, not a bad AO.
Grab
We've
that
got
backpack, I
ammo
want my
crate
PI.
1 back here, ammo crate 2 over here, ammo crate position 3, and ammo crate position 4 a little distant back
I'm
here.
fixing my...
But I'm also going to...
So pockets, I got a big happy bunch of infantry, but I managed to get 2
Stash
team
this
leads
back
now,
here.
so it should be fine.
and here, I'll
We'll
also
see,
put,
you're 50, you're
not
blue
that
team lead,
BRDM.
and,
Fuck, Liru.
team
There we go. That BRDM. That should be good. Is this 1 life only?
Go and tell to the red guys that you're gonna be on radio frequency 65 instead.
Teacher, how many medics do you have?
2.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna stitch a 3rd one to your team. I'm just gonna stick Dare with you because he's the platoon medic, but there's no point in
ask
keeping him reserved for the platoon because there's only 1 squad. So I'm just gonna stitch him with you.
Oh,
Yeah, can you give me like 4
We normally
minutes
don't
to
do
get
tier 1
infantry
ops,
together?
but I'll ask them, because
well,
that would
sure.
actually be a nice added challenge here. If I have limited units, they should have limited units, you know? Hey, ground command, this is high command. I got a question.
Go ahead, High Command.
You want to make it 1 life?
You monster.
With 1 squad, I won't really have the ability to fly ins and reinserts anyway, so I don't know if it would be... Saying 1 life would just actually make it 1 life rather than just what it is now, as in half 1 life. Sure, who cares? Why not? 1 life only.
I care.
1 life only just because Pogo cares.
Alright, wait, what?
It is a training op, so...
Frickety frack, what's in the sack, Jack? Trying to remember how to make custom object. There we go, it's in here. Trade off is that I won't. Reinforce. Just another reminder, ground command. Again, the trade-off is I won't reinforce with anything.
Care, and yeah.
We get it, Pogo. You care. We understand. I mean, what's that disconnect? I don't know, again, like, it's infantry, we'll see what vehicles they bring. But again, if they bring their jet and their frickin'
vehicle to something else?
whatchamacallit, like, I only have one
For reference,
Igla,
we're in the pink monster.
and it's right here, like, other than
Okay.
that, like, the only AA I have is over here, and that's away from the AO, so, again, other than, you know, the stuff I have sporadically around, but I don't think that's gonna reach it.
Are you guys now Rainbow Warriors?
So we'll see.
Nah, mate, we're
We will see. Apparently they're calling tank,
Did
call sign Pink Panther as well. That should be good.
it?
Red Kiwi, to your question, yeah, the sit-ins I am teaching people, so that's at the 501st though.
Hi, this is Frog.
Yes, in traffic, Frog.
Can you, like, dumb down the health on this frog foot and then bring it back up? The fucking cockpit's got holes in it.
Let's get
teacher squad, just go ahead and load up in your BMP. You're clear to roll
That
out
better.
whenever you guys are all loaded.
More holes in it.
Clear to do the same.
25 is holy.
Blue team lead, check in on 50. Red team lead, check in on 50.
Granite, check in.
Looks like they're bringing a BMP
I
too
am
again.
white team lead, we have 3 squads pockets.
Yeah, that's
We
fair.
are
What's
like
that?
12, no we're 14 people or something, where do you want us?
Okay.
We're 12 people.
And each squad has its own medic, correct?
That really does look
Yes.
hideous. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, since we're working with small team tactics here, I want the team leads to
that's
jump on
very
50
nice
and
camo, I know,
coordinate with
right?
each other if you
But
need something.
you just heard them on 50 pockets.
Right.
But with one
okay.
life, I'm not going to be
Then
remote
why
controlling too
interrupt me,
much
teacher?
except to fix stuff. I'm
Fucking,
going to let the
want the
AI
team leads. If you need something,
do
ask
what
the
the
other
AI
team that's
do.
nearby.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
ask me
reset
to ask
the
another
global
team.
difficulty, so.
If you need
Let it
support
play
from
out.
air or from armor, then you can reach out to them yourselves, or JTAC, I
Thanks,
suppose, in
Mox.
this instance.
It's a lightish red armored tank. Let's go with that.
We should have a loader that can load in the T-72 if you need the one extra seat.
Every
It
infantry
works,
unit
right?
load up here in BMP.
In attack with an autoloader.
Otherwise, they're all going to load in the
Or there's
BMP.
the
I mean, they could
MI-
always
there's an
also take the
MI-24 that has 8 seats on it.
MI-24. Yeah, they could always put people in that.
Alright, pockets, are we allowed to move out?
Focus out to see if we can get everybody.
Let me now find a nice little place to TP myself, and I'll be TPing myself with the infantry so we can hear them locally. So here's my teleport command. And this will be, we'll only do this second op today, and that'll be it.
Okay, all of you are in?
Yeah, it's a big adventure.
That's good. I've
So-
seen Kumai all the way down. Solid, you guys are clear to move down.
If an active gunner hits us, it kills 15 people. Is there like a ultimate kill, a mega kill?
I love how he's facing away.
Kilimanjaro?
He's literally facing away from the gun. He's just looking behind.
15 kills is enough for a chopper gunner, isn't it?
Now he's going in first person. Oh god, that is glitchy as fuck.
Oh, wasn't 15 EMP?
Break.
We're talking about Call of Duty
those
kill
get
counts now.
Get into the global and secure ammo crates and take them back to base, right?
Yes, that is the objective.
Yeah, flight models in my community are their choice. I think for every community I know of, it's their choice.
I mean, you
So,
could have it.
team lead informs everybody that it's taking ammo crates, one life.
So we'll see.
Also, to the point of the one life op, air was most likely not going to fly reinserts anyway. So it really wouldn't matter whether or not it's one life, because if you die, you're not getting back into the AO.
Ha!
Vehicle crew objects.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you don't crash and you're able to do your job, who cares what flight model you use?
I would second that notion. But what is done is done.
Just because you're not fighting in the AO.
The fuck you think I'm driving this SPG-9 technical for?
To run away in?
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
the
take
jet
over.
chair.
So they're bringing an SPG-9 truck as well. So they're bringing literally all of the like anti-armor they can think of. But again, like for armor assets, actually any vehicle, mechanized, motorized, anything. Dishka car,
Yeah, you guys are gonna
Dishka
get there
car,
about 10-15 minutes before. Also, you guys go on
AGS car,
take that
Shilka,
long
Ural
for the
truck in
drone
the
to do
back.
recon
That's really
anyway,
just for my
so
mobile
it's
AA
fine.
pieces. BRDM, BTR 70.
Pink Panther.
I have it somewhere in here. I have a 70 and then a 60. Or I might have
And
just
this
put
is
it.
Rainbow
Nope, there's,
Warrior.
okay, so that's the 60.
Fuck you.
That's the 70, and then
Honestly,
an
it's a better name.
SPG-9 car. Like, I have no real armor here. Nothing tracked. Because
So what
it's a
we call
one-life
it,
op,
tank
so,
or a rainbow?
you know.
Rainbow
Warrior.
Warriors.
Alright, Rainbow Warrior. What you got?
Yeah, they're taking
What
a
do you mean,
BMP
what have we
and a
got?
pink tank.
What have you got?
Oh, and Andrews is
What's
naked.
your armaments?
Awesome.
Got AT, HE frag, and ATGMs.
Get it? Okay. Keeping there.
One of them's freaking out in the back of the BMP.
You more on the AP thing, though?
What do you mean by more on the AT thing?
Well, yeah, but the car's
Yeah,
in the garage. Usually when I
Over
have
the
an
other one.
empty vehicle, I don't
Hello.
really plan on using it. One of them's freaking the fuck out with his LMG in the back. Good God. I don't necessarily like being sane. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know, I always see a bunch of people, a bunch of players on the back of a vehicle going, and I always find that cool, but, you know, gives us something to watch as they set themselves up. So Grizzly is flying around right there, and they're reloading in the Mi-24G, and moving out. I might do a defensive op next
Well, I
week
hope
and
your team
utilize
leads
this
are ready to
compound,
squad
but
lead
again, if
until
there's like
teacher gets
40
back.
people, that wouldn't be feasible. This would be like a 20-person, 30-person defense tops. But again, I already know the AI are really shit about running in here, so I'd have to make some holes and stuff for the sake of AI pathing. So, they've already deployed their drone. This time I probably won't be able to shoot it down, even though accident or non-accident related. But yeah, I mean, I've got smaller QRF teams, some larger ones as outer perimeter security.
Hey,
We'll see.
Pockets, this is teacher.
Go ahead.
Can you decrew a BTR with
My
a smoke
internet
grenade? I haven't
connection
tested
will
that
be
yet.
bad the coming hours, so I may disconnect, reconnect sometimes, so just be wary of that.
Roger.
This is allegedly, yeah, that's the Su-25 and then the Mi-24. Where is that thing? Yeah, there she is. I mean, RHS says it's an Mi-24G, so I'm gonna keep calling it until RHS changes. Doopadoo. Yeah, the Mi-28 is literally like the Kajman. Only the Russians have it. It's not in there. Yeah, I mean, if we were to compare real quick, I mean, this is an Mi-28. It doesn't carry infantry in the back, though. The Mi-24G, however... Oh, that was my long-range key. Whoops.
Really? Do you play the girls' frontline?
I mean, they are fairly
Pockets.
close, but I'm pretty sure that that is a meaner-looking
Yeah.
autocannon.
I just got a legendary.
Sweet.
But yeah, this can carry infantry, that
G43.
cannot.
It's a cat girl with a gun.
the fuck
Jesus,
you
I'm
say on my
gonna
net?
jump off the BMP soon.
I'm seeing if I can roll the SPG-9 and eject at the same time.
Yeah, my 28 is essentially an Apache.
So you want to kill all your infantry and a crew at the same time?
Precisely.
Okay.
There's nothing in his tube. That's not good. I mean, I would hope that, you know, there'd be a rocket in here or something in case of an emergency. Here. Okay, I'm gonna break my rule, just to add one thing to give Air something to do. Just a regular MI8, no guns on it, just to maraud around the AO and provide recon. I'll put that back here so they won't be able to see it. Let's see. Helicopter. This bad boy. That'll give AA something to shoot at, and this thing doesn't even have any guns, and we can use this as, like, you know, just a support Vic. Spot them, laugh at them, who gives a fuck. It won't even bring infantry to the AO, it'll just be a nuisance. It'll still make the player base freak the fuck out, but... There we go.
So, Pockets, what is the tactic? Run along the black line until we die.
Yep, and then instantly respawn and log out of the server.
Copy that.
It's not a news chopper.
No, because we have the high ground in this operation, and so we're probably going to post up on that hill line and let our support assets do work. Try to kill out most of the shit we can, because again, there's no reinforcements coming in this AO. We can just do the range, point them out, win the fight with our stupid Rainbow Warrior tank, and then the infantry can push it and clean out from there.
He sounds like he's
that
having a good
position
time.
that I marked to the north by a barn is pretty good to engage most of the town.
Solid copy, you are correct.
This lift sinking is absolutely on point.
If your vehicle's carrying infantry, you can continue to the dismount marker.
Amazing graphics. Somehow I got bad company flashbacks.
The straight into a drop of 12 infantry.
It's a propaganda chopper.
Do you want the tanks move to dismount too?
You don't have to tank, but like Peter said, that barn's pretty lit, so we're probably going to send the infantry over there to clear it out, and then you'll roll up in an area nearby and start clinking shit down at that,
Damn, that puppy's quick. And pink.
Copy that. So, in other words, it's just to find a point where we can shoot at the town, right?
Precisely.
Those T-80s, man, they don't fuck around.
To shoot the town without killing the buildings inside, or the areas where that look like they might have ammo boxes.
Copy that.
What did you do?
How many of these things do we have to recover?
Since I send traffic.
I am veritably stuck inside my plane and it won't move and I can't get out.
How'd you get in the debug corner with your plane?
On my screen, I'm on the airfield right now.
You're not in the airfield. No, you're
Can confirm you are not in the airfield, Grizzly. Best of luck.
Oh, well.
Infantry, get out.
That's awesome. Grizzly, you okay?
Parker's John, the T-7
All the infantry
to the
push west on the black line.
Taken hold.
Newest Russian.
Remember, the T-72s are to get in that
Close
forest
encounters
and
of the Arma kind, yeah, and all the goats are dead.
So you're going to get up on that
There's
hill.
no more goats on Chernorussian or whatever.
That barn is a really good place to stage your assault from, both for infantry and for the tank.
He did something
so
weird and it went to the debug corner, that's why you also saw
but
those
I recommend
bodies.
that to follow the infantry through the forest.
Understood.
Who the fuck knows, man?
Solid. We'll be poking up with the SPG and trying to take shots on what we can.
Alright, so they're still staying outside the AO. Their drone is way up here. Stabilize. Pretty high up. Wow, you can see that fucking pink tank for miles. That's awesome.
Also, team leads inform their guys to not shoot explosives into buildings since ammo thingies.
Copy.
Are we trying to capture the ammo things or destroy them?
Capture.
Just for all sakes and purposes, G-Sun, if you would keep AP loaded.
Best camo, barely visible, I know, right?
I sent a C-Tab message reminding everyone of the mission objective. We're capturing 6 out of 8 ammo boxes. They're too heavy to drag, so you're going to have to pull up a vehicle nearby them to load them, but we can worry about that after we secure the town.
I haven't checked my mailbox yet. Ah, frick, I should do that. I haven't checked it in quite a while, actually. I need to also yell at my artist, waiting on like 3 different things from 3 different artists right now. It's... what a mess. Okay, but with what mortars? I have no mortars. Yes, we will be doing a rescue goat ops later.
Copy.
What up?
Are the question marks on the enemy inside the enemy territory known AA sites?
That represent. If you mean the red ones, that just means it's bad boys are in that territory, and if you stray too far away into enemy territory, you might run into something bad.
Roger that. I'm just trying to set up my fucking air hold point, and with the way the borders are set up, it's a little difficult to get them to position.
Just keep them on the edge of your territory, and they should be fine.
Solid.
Hey, team leads after we have pushed through the barn. Blue team
Alright,
gonna
let's see what
push
they
a
marked
little
up.
bit more south.
Secure 8 loaded rusty crates. I got a patrol
that
mark
area
right
so they
here. They
don't
haven't marked this one.
reinforce
Taking
from
hold,
that
trying to
area.
start from the direct north MSR.
White team and red team will push into the town
AA
itself.
site ZU truck, so they know about that.
Got it.
They see my trench lines
Copy.
here. Trenches, static. They think that's AT. It's actually just a
Vehicles
sentinel facing east. So they don't know about this 5-man patrol. Nope, they just marked it.
Solid. Once you have eyes inside the
They still
town, you're
haven't
to hit
noted this building's position
static
yet.
weapons, AA emplacements, and those are your priority targets. Kill infantry groups if you can with your machine guns. Avoid firing HE into buildings. We're here to capture ammo boxes.
Understand. BMP, if you want to focus on static, we'll focus on sticks.
If one of the vehicles can move up to Blue team's position after they're done dunking the town, it will be great so we get cover to the northwest.
The BMP-2 can move up with and support, do some close infantry support.
I have no reason to deploy yet. Only after first contact's broken, I'm gonna throw that thing around. I don't have a reason to send it up yet. Oh yeah, no, especially when it's like teacher or someone that knows how to use the drone. The recon that's done is always really, really well. The trick is trying to, hide stuff so they can't find it. But then once they, start getting that into play and they get that spiel of I'm trying to intentionally hide shit, that's what makes them better at spotting overall. Oh yeah, never piss off the mods. That's a good idea. These are tier 1 ops. Mondays are tier 1. Going completely down the list. Mondays are tier 1. Tuesdays are sometimes sign-up ops. Wednesdays are 506 different community. Thursdays, sign-up ops again. Fridays, tier 0. Saturdays, tier 1. Sundays, tier 2 and above. Because we do a private tier 2 and then a private tier 3. I never understood why the player base loved bringing tanks in so much.
Near the MSR2 marker, in that technical marker,
Because, I mean, they have a freaking Mi-24 on standby that can AGM literally anything that comes near them. So they should be putting those crewmen into like an IFV instead, but as long as they keep getting the fetish of they want the damn tanks, I'll keep giving them to them. They just see, oh, the biggest, baddest vehicle.
They will push down the road
I totally want that.
with red and tank supporting them as they make their push.
Copy that, so white and red holds, blue pushes with the vehicle.
Solid, and if you want to send white with blue, that way, so that way you have more people on the assault with less guys holding,
Sounds good.
SPG-9 and the tank will support red as they hold their position.
Granite, you hold your fucking team here. The rest of the guys we're gonna
Alright,
push
so if we're
with
doing this
BMP
as an
to
actual
the
one life op, I'm gonna
southwest.
play this legitimately as a one life op.
Granite, you're on
So
50, correct? Affirm.
my boys will be
We'll start
listening.
looking for good places for the tank to hold down
So I have them
and get
staying
eyes
low,
into
and
the
this is
town.
some
If you
pretty
see something,
thick
call it
tree
out for
cover,
them.
so see how it works. I'm not sure if I should ignore the pink tank when I guys see it on the hill, because I will see that thing.
Maybe I can dig a tank trench.
Maybe I'll send a vehicle up to investigate it. Or they
We
can
do
keep
have
it really
a
well
patrol
hidden.
moving bearing bearing 209.
Pockets, there's a BTR looking at us. It's marked on map. It's to the end of the white line. Needs to be priority before infantry moves, so we're gonna get suppressed.
So we're just gonna kind of watch them come in. I'm seeing light movement up there. There's the pink tank. I mean, only zoomed in, I could see it. I can kind of see that move.
Whenever you guys are ready, you're
That's
clear
a
to
brave
initiate
boy.
contact.
Infantry ready. We're waiting a vehicle to take out the BTR and support us.
Oh, well. Something saw him. That wasn't even me. That was just me watching them, but...
Enemies of that, go ahead and open fire infantry and ground vehicles are clear.
Okay, we're gonna send a 5-man team.
Pockets from my
Now we're
position
seeing
straight
trenches,
south.
dog.
We get eyes on the CSU. Oh, never mind.
You sink it, or did it drive
Send
away?
in the first
Vehicle
wave.
is engaging.
As fire and then
Solid.
hop out. Don't overpressure the infantry.
And
let's push
there
up.
goes... Why would you fire at that? That's just
Okay,
unarmed
good.
vehicle.
Yours moving down the road.
Wow, you...
Enemy BTR moving
Well,
north
there
of
goes
town.
2 ammo caches. They have to secure the rest of them, otherwise if they fail, they
we're
blow
still
up
gonna
another
send
one.
blue and white to go check out that area. We
That
wanna make
was-
sure,
that was beautiful.
that AA site's
Nail
cleared.
it.
Enemy infantry coming south. Engage.
And so much for security. So they put a rocket into that. No one's down though, so that's good. They've also done some big vehicle trenches.
Blue
Keep
team,
your heads
keep
down,
pushing.
modifier coming in on you.
Hey, you guys.
Just reacting with all my
You
QRF
okay,
infantry.
Infantry is okay. We're pushing towards the blue arrow now.
Solid.
Follow that
Might
smoke
want to
trail.
hold on. Might want to hold for now. We're getting reports of ZU truck movement. We don't want you guys getting distracted. BMP, go ahead and rotate.
Infantry, hold up
Rotate
here.
to follow the infantry. Tank, go ahead and hold your position there.
And this guy starts suppressing up
169.
Blue, push your guys down towards us so we can form a firing line here to the south.
BMP, can you go ahead and move, follow teacher's team, the blue and white teams moving southwest?
Copy. Move us southwest. Vic or tank, trenches complete.
Blue and ground
so I'm
armor
gonna
be
utilize
advised that
the
the
ZSU. I'm gonna
tactical
keep the
marker of
Shilka back
the
here,
T
'cause the Shilka-
intersection, there's a ZU truck. Let's see
Not
if
sure
we
what
can
he's
hit
doing
on that.
actually. Alright, so this is what my QRF's doing. I'm flanking around.
Infantry, keep pushing. Vehicle is here. Go, go, go.
This is red. We took
And they
overpressure
push that
casualty.
BMP
We're
around, so
bandaged
it's
up and
firing
pushing.
TSU rounds back at him. But it's not going to do much to it. I mean, it just did some slight damage, possibly some damage to their tracks, but she's already cooked off. RPG,
CSU
something.
truck
I
is
think the
down.
tank just shot
Infantry is
that.
pushing.
BMP just took a missile.
Roger. Are you still up, BMP? Nope. Goodbye.
I think that was my SPG-9. Yep, that's my SPG-9. So this one defensive asset I
Infantry
have.
form firing line here.
Alright, they're schwacking that. Got the rest of my QRF kind of maneuvering around here. I think I'm going to keep the rest of it on defensive roll. And other vehicles, so this SPG-9, he's aggroing on his own. He just fired something. I'm going to pull these infantry back.
Yeah, I don't know where that fucking came from as well, so...
Southeast.
Second one just hit us.
Focus, what do you want? Do you want the infantry to convert from town?
They just took a nasty
Yeah,
hit. You
go
can
ahead
see
and
it's a bit
convert them
darker.
Hey, all
Gunfire
infantry
just took a
units,
hit.
run over the fields to the town. We need to get there before
Infantry are
reinforcements.
gonna blitz
Maybe
in.
don't do that. Fucking move in to support
Two
the
ammo
tank, make
crates
sure
are
there's no
destroyed. I'm
statics
gonna keep
looking
them
at
there
you,
for a
then
moment.
cross the fields.
We'll wait till they pass a bit down, then we can start to
I
loot
mean, we
bodies
have
as
to
well.
cross the fields.
Okay,
Red,
guys,
stay with
like,
the
I
tank
need
cover.
you to
The other infantry will
Tank,
push.
put an AT in the middle of that smoke.
double it here. I want you to get into
Cool,
fucking
team
cover.
Viking,
That
let's go.
bird just literally fucking spawned. I want to hide those infantry for now. Hide these infantry teams so I can utilize them later. Let's get this MI-8 up. Start, you know, spooking around.
This is
getting
Red.
some
We're staying
information.
with tank while it repairs.
Tank's getting repaired, and Drews is still bleeding out. He's taking it too. But I love how the 24G
Get eyes
is
on
doing
that
a good
whatever's
job
firing that AT
suppressing,
weapon.
you know, firing at emergencies, or firing at things that, you know, need to be fired at from emergencies. I'm gonna push this BTR-60 around. She decides to wake up. But yeah, so far, I want to say at least a third of my infantry have been eliminated, and the only thing they've lost is a BMP, so it's a pretty even trade. I'm going to grab these infantry that are still alive and see if I can pull them back.
We're holding a blue line. Is the tank completely down as well?
The tank's still active.
Tank's
They're
disabled
just
for the
repairing,
moment.
like engine's hit. Pogo, are you still on that?
Tank, now there's BTR coming in.
Wait, do you want to come take this SPG technical?
MI8 coming in from the west.
I'm running at the town.
Solid.
Another BTR coming in.
Alright, so I noted
167.
my MI-8 coming in as well.
MI8 to the west coming in. Infantry, we need to move now.
What the hell is Pogo doing? He's literally
Please
running
follow
up.
me, we need to move. We need to move before reinforcements flank us.
There we go. In his open fire.
Tank, you're free to use the sand trap.
Red team, push up with the fucking
Alright, so
tank
he's
now.
gonna
We need
note
to
that
take
those
it before we
infantry are
get overrun.
crossing. I'm going to spring my trap here. Send these infantry across, break these guys off, and send them out. My Shilka is now
Infantry move more
engaging.
east, or we're gonna take heavy AA fire.
Not sure what my Shilka fired at. Possibly their 24G.
Pockets, we need everything we can to support now. We're going into town.
I got this MI-8 now swinging around.
Solid. We're gonna jump on this SPG-9. Give you what support we can.
The CSU is still firing
No, he's
from the
tracking
west,
the
by the
plane.
way. Or shield whatever.
Large infantry movement to the southwest in the
Rocket
open.
just... Oh, hot damn. That was a nice hit. That killed one of them
Okay,
off.
sure, if you stop hearing from me, it's because the technicals got hit again. We're gonna try to support you guys as best we can, work on that infantry coming from the
Keeping that
west.
MIA
The only
around.
thing infantry can do is run towards town. We just need everything to support us.
Well, I'm gonna do
Red
another
team,
close
you have
pass.
to push in as well now.
Red team's pushing. We'll fall in the tank in.
Now we're starting to catch these guys in the open.
MIA
Jeez, they're
here.
literally picking the open fields. They're not even thinking about this tactically.
That's enemy. It's moving to drop troops off.
So much for no reinforcements.
Yeah.
I'm a man of my word. Thank you very much.
Pockets, we need air or armor to engage contacts 3 line or town.
Bruh, no, keep flying around, you dumb
Get the
idiot.
infantry pushing, we cannot stay in the open. Push, push, push.
guy kind of circling on their position here. Let me see if I can...
Teacher, you asked for support or fire on a tree line. Can you tell me where the tree line is again?
Tree line is north of town.
Solid.
Tank just opened up. Make these guys go prone.
Keep pushing, infantry.
Reacting to that fire. So I think all these guys are down because HE shell or something came in here and wiped them.
Follow the blue smoke, infantry.
Yeah, so teacher's telling the infantry to follow him. I got some guys coming up to try to counter.
Blue smoke is our rally smoke. Stay here and enforce and engage, and we'll push up.
Blue team, get your infantry moving more towards the town.
Alright. I'm about half effective now, but I just have my infantry. When they get closer, I'm going to ungarrison all these points and have them move up. Because the rest of the fight's going to be this CQB on the inside here. I'm going to keep that AA postman for now. Again, let me see if I can have this MI8 swing around. Alright, so they're starting to leave these bodies here, so let's get these deleted off.
Pockets, infantry is holding, we make our final push when we got stamina.
Alright, and just everywhere else I have units, so it's still cinematic.
This is red. We're pushing in from the.
These guys are still pushing up. I'm surprised they haven't taken a single casualty. They've been going through some pretty rough open terrain, but I think it's also because their support vehicles have been taking stuff out pretty well.
Did infantry take any casualties on that suicide run across the open field?
I don't know, we're not staying.
Grab all these infantry and start pushing them against. Oh, motherfucker.
We still need the fire support to rain down into the tree line.
Which tree line? You need to mark it on the map. The tree line north, there's like 3 or 4 different tree lines.
The tree line is south of the blue smoke at the road.
Okay, southeast of blue smoke. We'll have some cannon
Still
fire
have
on
my
that
24 flying around right here. Trying to mobilize this counterattack. I'm hearing that 24 starting to spin up its weapons again as well. Boy, they're doing their best here with a bunch of Galils. Something's definitely bombarding this checkpoint as well. Bad, so I hit the gunner off of that. They're just bombarding that tree line with these Vics.
The red team, double time it.
Have him start looking for that 24.
How are you going, teacher? You guys doing okay?
If you half people crippled, but we're still pushing, because that's the only thing we can do.
Swinging back
around,
that's
what I like to
look
hear.
for where that auto cannon is.
Don't
Surprised
worry,
he hasn't been shot down yet.
half of the command team is also crippled, so we're right there with you.
Firing machine
But you're
guns
sitting
at
in
him.
the back, shooting targets far away, we're running into bullets.
Alright, Pogo's pushed up by himself, he just got hit. Alright, they just took him out.
Everybody work together, stay together, take this town.
I mean, they're doing good, they're not
Don't
probing
forget
the edge of it.
to secure those
They just
ammo
gotta sweep
containers,
it.
we're not blowing them up.
I'm hit.
Would this MI8 have radar, at least have some sort of way to detect that thing? Because otherwise I don't really have a reason to harass them with it.
We need the armor to start to move up to us so they can support us from contacts on the
Because
south
I know
side.
the player base has an IGLA
Solid, they're moving in.
24, maybe hunted down the plane, just, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, they're moving past some of these dead infantry. These guys are all dead. These guys are all dead. I'm hearing more autocannon fire back here.
If we still have a drone operator, it would be nice to get info if we're getting flanked when we're pushing.
You gotta be careful, because that was a really big crossfire. Surprised they didn't hit Pogo with that. Yeah, he's just busy medicating himself.
We're in the town.
So player base is pushed around.
this is T-72. We got eyes on that MSR that you guys have advanced on.
Not that many people down.
T-72, can you push up? They're starting to take contacts from the
MI
south
has
side
no
of the town.
radar. Well,
They need support.
they just got it, so
Understood,
that's fine.
moving.
I was gonna fuck around with the Mi-24, but they already got me, so no point in that, right?
There's 2 guys on the intersection south of here. East. There's 2 guys behind that building to the south. There's a wrecked car.
Yes, you mean for if there's big infantry forces coming into the town in any direction?
Nothing.
Uh-oh, there's black smoke coming out of that
Teacher got back some 2 ammo caches. I'm gonna load them in this U-Road and drive them away.
Alright, so teacher's gonna take those 2 ammo caches and those in the Euro.
Solid.
So let's see, that's 1, and he's working on the 2nd. Yeah, so the Mi-24 is also engaging some of these other rogue targets right here.
Squad lead, keep your guys
Possible
moving.
infantry contact bearing 240.
Friendly vehicle is leaving, don't engage. Repeat.
Teacher, just
so I'm
put
gonna
it
turn
just
that
north
turret
of the town. We need all hands on deck to keep the town assault going.
Oh, this is perfect. I mean, you're rolling that up right into bandit
This is
town.
Red Team lead. We've got 2 of the caches.
Solid. Teacher, is that 4 now?
We just lost our tank.
I don't know why you're driving that in the middle of a town that's not cleared. We need to talk about this in debrief. Good guy.
Granite, you got the vehicles for those ammo caches?
The only reason I'm remote controlling these guys today is because we already saw what happens when I don't remote control. They just stare at the fucking vehicle, not knowing what the fuck to do.
Copy that. Just need 6
there
ammo
goes Pink
caches.
Panther.
Blue team, red team, then keep pushing.
Seriously, because the infantry are here and they're literally going to a different side of the... Makes no sense. This is the 2nd time they've done it today. Here, I have an idea. It was at this point where Granite and Cape Fear smelt burnt munitions, as if there was some sort of ammo cache here that had unfortunately cooked off. From the smell, they could tell that 2 out of the 8 ammo caches here were destroyed, unfortunately.
Ground, we've got a barn out here. I believe that 2 destroyed ammo caches were in it. It's all gone.
Narration.
Marking location.
The first time was in the previous town with the BMD that was literally like, you know, pushed ahead of infantry or on parallel with infantry. You keep vehicles on Overwatch when you're assaulting a really tight CQB
we only got
town
2 more
like this.
caches we can find.
Unless
we
you
got
have
2
like
destroyed
pure
ones.
urban warfare, in which case you keep the infantry in front of the Vic.
Copy that, teacher.
This is T-72 crew. Yeah, we just got fucking bamboozled by an RPG.
Skadoosh, are you on net? Are you on 50?
I don't think they see this guy. Yeah, he has a cloak. He you can only see his gun and his wee little backpack. Got killed by bad drivers again. So at least some of them know that that's a bad idea.
Any ground faults on this net?
Oh damn, he did a cartwheel.
This is BMP.
Right, so I have that other one picked up. But look, he's driving through, he's walking through uncleared parts of the town. He's gonna get shot to shit because, yeah. This is why you don't bring the vehicles in uncleared parts of the town, because you're gonna get shot to shit. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so they haven't cooked off the other groups of ammo caches, and they're pretty much secured. So what I'm going to do... if I were to fall back, how would I do it?
Pocket you up.
Okay.
Pockets are still up.
Прибегаешь на позицию. Так точно. Так точно. Так точно. Так точно.
That's what I would do. I'm gonna take all remaining units and try to get them out of that AO, or at least try to make them run from it. This guy, same thing, we'll have him run. We'll say that got loaded in there. These guys we'll put in the VIX. Set them all to careless hold fire. And we're gonna have them drive into here. Because again, they have Chernorussians. They have their objectives secured. So you know, all I can really do is just fall back. You know, with who we can. And I'll have that machine gun, you know, providing cover fire. But yeah, hard fought objective. Quite a few people down, but you know, it was earned. Christ, now the G's flying right overhead. That's incredibly risky, especially since I still the Igla up, but yeah, whatever.
Teacher, are you there?
I did warn him, be careful, because I do have
ground assets, copy.
things back there, but...
This is Red Team's copy.
Red, how many boxes did you get out?
We are picking up 2 now. We did find 2 destroyed.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Alright, so I'm sending them away. Oh, guys, no, don't maraud in the open like this. Please just get the fuck out.
As you on 50?
Let's give
Yeah,
him a
I am.
warm welcome, shall we?
Okay, back it up. Back it up towards me. Turn a little bit left. Continue backing up.
Conscious. Why are you running
Continue.
there?
Keep her going. And now spin her around and get the fuck out of here. Alright, Granite, you said you secured 2 boxes, correct?
In the process.
If we can get those 2 boxes out of here, then we should be good to leave.
Start popping smoke. Alright, so frames are fine, so I'm gonna keep all the bodies down for immersive purposes. That guy got snipped.
Teacher's back.
Alright, so I got some of them out, but most of them are
Okay,
down.
so
I
we
got the
got 2 ammo
vehicles
boxes
out.
secured on the north side.
That's fine.
We've loaded up 2.
Yeah, I loaded 2
Pockets,
with
I can come back and go and collect those 2 boxes.
Infantry. The infantry
Oh
is
wow,
avoid the red smoke.
that's an FAB, and that guy's
White
dead.
smoke.
Yeah. Ouch. Alright, so I got the other boxes loaded up. I think Teacher already left the AO.
Teacher, we have all of the vehicles. We have all the ammo boxes we need. Load up in the vehicles. We're
infantry mount up in everything you can find.
I've got a Ural right here.
A Rat King is driving one of the Euros with ammo boxes back.
Alright, so that's GG. We're gonna go into debrief in a bit.
Every infantry, you got 2 minutes to mount up the vehicles and leave.
That was hard fought. That was one.
Copy,
The only
this is
casualties that
pushing
happened
out
were
with 2 in a Discum Ural with
the first
2
one got
boxes.
sniped by an SPG-9 Spearfish. And the second one was just the tank being stupid. You know?
Are we RTB?
Yeah, 1 T-80 for 6 ammo boxes. Asset-wise, realistically not a good trade, but ops are ops, you know? Ground command, this is high command. Copy.
I got it, Wrecking. Yep. Copy, high command. Go ahead.
Can you give me a sit rep?
I think we have 6 boxes. We're heading north end of the town now. The fighting's died down.
Alright, solid. We have totally intercepted enemy communications, and they're saying that they're falling back at this time, so mission success. You have 6. I told you to get 6, so yeah.
No more than required. Just the way I like it.
Let all forces know we'll end the server in 30 seconds as soon as I see that last vehicle moving out.
Solid. Ground forces, just go ahead and peel out of the base. We just need the little index after the movement.
Giving his victory flares. Hunter's diving the damn drone into the ground. Nope, he recovered it. That's fair. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Last vehicle. Alright. Alright, last vehicle's moving out. I'm gonna go ahead and enter.
Solid copy.
So let me cut the music. And ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba, bow, bow, bow. Just fire a rocket. Alright. So I got put upstairs.
And
don't worry about it.
Over here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Alright, so let's just run through how those objectives went. First objective, that was the tougher one. Had a bit more units I used against you. Heard your vehicles coming with my sentries, so I set up some defensive lines, you know, made it a bit of a slog to get through, but you pushed on, you went through, did well. Got the Vix out, good job. Second op, again, started on Overwatch. The only complaint I have for the second op officially is literally the first vehicle you dunked, which was by a small barn. I had 2 empty trucks there to kind of signal that, you know, there was an ammo cache there. For all the ammo caches, I had them in 4 spots, 2 groups of boxes each, and I had some like empty trucks and stuff to show, you know, that's what they were moving them around in. So you dunk that, you dunk the trucks, and then the trunks cooked off, and then they also cooked off the boxes. So when 2 guys went over there, I TP'd over, and I played narrative and said, hey, you know, it smells like, you know, 2 boxes cooked off to notify you guys. But you still got 6 out of 8, which is what I asked for. And yeah, got out. So a couple things I want to point out. Number one, that MI8 was completely unarmed. I just had it on standby. I was using that as like aerial recon to track your guys pushing in the open field, so I could then, you know, task units out accordingly. I do keep my word when I say things like I'm not going to reinforce or do anything, like, you know, trust between Zeus and the player base. It was just so I could, you know, do my own aerial recon. You could have, it took you guys a bit of time to, you know, get it shot down, but it was just meant to be a nuisance, so my apologies if you felt I betrayed that trust. Second thing, I don't know why we reverted to this. This happened in both AOs, but vehicles, especially IFVs or tanks, they're best suited on the edge of the AO, like away from a town or away from like a very tight, not low visibility, but, you know, short range of visibility. Where you can't see like more than 50 meters, you know, because some guy with an RPG could be booping around, and that's what happens to the BMD2 in the first op, and then your tank in the second one. Like, your tank literally drove into the enemy-controlled part of the town, and an RPG gunner just like got up and went, "Oh, cool, let me blow that up real quick." Also, apparently the AI decided to be... Huh? Say again?
It's okay, I don't understand robot either.
Yeah, fair.
It was the same.
Is it
Well, he's gonna keep trying, but break.
Stuff. Let's keep going.
Oh, that was funny.
Fucking armor can work in towns. The problem is just we don't have the coordination needed in this community yet.
Yep.
To where you guys can cover the front and flanks and the rear of the vehicle while a fucking group advances up on the fucking right and left flank simultaneously. And what usually happens is, like, and it happened today, by the way, one team will get fucking injured, and then the other team keeps pushing because the other team hasn't notified the other team, and then all of a sudden one team's overextended and surrounded by a bunch of infantry.
Yep. And then there was also a point, one of the AI RPG guys in the first stop spotted the BMP2, went up to it, and then just stared at it. Like, I watched him boop around for 2 minutes, just staring at the damn thing, and just as I RC'd him, they turned the gun and got him, so that was kind of funny. But, yeah, the vehicles, at least today, they definitely shredded both AOs. First AO, they definitely denied the QRF from coming in, and the second one, they provide a lot of cover fire before they got hit. The first one, the BMP2 and the second op got killed by an SPG-9 on a car. Second one, heard he said, booped into the town in the wrong side and got booped. So, yeah, Air did really well tonight. For the first stop, I did have a Ural kind of going off on his own, let the AI do its thing. I believe it did hit you guys at some point. And then Grizzly, I don't know what to say about that fucking Su-25. I saw it take 3 Igla rockets at the same time, and
I was like,
it was still okay, yeah.
No warning, and that happened. I was in third person, like, looking around, and I just see 3 missiles coming behind me. I'm like, oh, shit, and then they hit me.
Yeah, the Russian stuff doesn't get warnings for Iglas.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, okay. I guess that happened. I'm still alive, so I'll go land this, I guess.
Well, you're not gonna get a fucking lock-on warning. You get a launch warning because you have.
You didn't even get a launch
But
No, you
Iglas,
get no warning.
Iglas are fucking IR fucking guided, so you're not gonna get a lock-on warning at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was expecting like a launch
What's the
warning.
vehicle? What's the vehicle crew talking about here? Like you guys are saying this happened, that happened.
This was the T-72 incident.
So
And
you
they
guys
went to
didn't
the
have
town.
communication.
Because it was
Yeah,
basically...
it was a communication breakdown. Because all I'm getting told as driver was keep going. I'm moving forward to support.
No, we told you to follow the infantry on the dirt road to the southeast, not directly south on the main MSR.
It just comes down to communication.
And then I
between the
told
vehicle
Killer
crew.
not to park the BDM right in the middle of the fucking town, but he does it anyway.
And then one more thing I want to point out, vehicle crews, like, their best thing they could do is really infantry suppression, you know, with IFVs. Tanks, like, in my opinion, you could just have the Mi-24 dunk anything really heavy, but, you know, you guys can play how you want, so.
Dunk-a-dunk.
Just some notes. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed both operations, guys. I am going to put up a sign up tonight for op on Thursday. It's not really going to be an op. It's going to be our annual IED course of cancer, so.
Yeah. You should have seen the video, you know how that'll go.
It'll be from 4 to 7, and then we also might do some retarded mini games, so. Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe?
With IEDs.
Can I put forward the idea of skeet shooting with tanks?
Skeet shooting with tanks?
What?
You literally
Well,
launch
like,
something
throw a
in the
tank
air,
and
and
shoot it?
you have a row of tanks trying to shoot the target.
Okay.
Oh, see, for me, skeet shooting with tanks is the tank's the target, and you've got to hit it with an RPG while it's in the air, flying past you.
Okay.
Why not just have someone in a T-80 like Tokyo drifting around? Like, I saw that.
Oh, but there was a fucking TV show where you have X amount of time to escape, like, these fucking guys in cars.
No, wait.
Alright, anyway, I will
drive the
BRB.
vehicle.
Anyway, guys, that is it. I might stream later. I might not. It depends on setting stuff, but I need to go eat something. I haven't eaten all day. Fuck my sleep schedule right now. And I'll also start getting some, I'll get a YouTube upload. I'll get one up today, because, yeah, I dropped the ball on that. But I swear I'll schedule the rest for the rest of the week tonight. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Hope you keep enjoying everything. Enjoy the rest of your crummy Monday. I hate Mondays. And take care. Have a good one.